What is good, Nio family? It's your boy Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this video I have some breaking news regarding Nio. Nio is going to explode in December, and here is why. Before I do talk about that and the technicals and all that good stuff, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so do not take this as financial legal or taxation advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this, and always me and benefits the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Nio from a technical perspective, it is up over 5.04% for the day. It's almost at $40 a share, and that's exactly what I told you would have happened very, very soon. I did predict that Nio would come close to $40 in the near term future, and we are right there. But this is because of a big catalyst that just came out. Something absolutely huge, and that is the fact that Nio Day. Do you guys remember Nio Day, when anytime in January Nio would have these huge announcements coming out? They moved Nio Day, guys. It's not going to happen in January of 2022, but it's actually going to happen this year in December, because there are insane new rumors coming out. There's insane news that needs to be announced as soon as possible. So they have decided that Nio Day 2021 is going to be held in December. It's breaking news on December 18th. It's going to happen just 2 months away, and that's what's going to cause Nio to absolutely explode. If I do bring up the 1 year chart right over here, you can see that Nio went from $25. Okay, do you guys remember that? It went all the way up to, what is that, 57? Then it dropped. It dropped all the way to like 40, which is where it is right now, and it exploded all the way to $66 a share by early January because of this thing called Nio Day. Nio had insane announcements. They had amazing pieces of data coming out, and big news to be coming out for their expansion to Europe, which some people didn't said it wasn't that huge, but overall it was a crazy good day at back then. And I want you guys to look at this, okay? Let me zoom in. Nio went from, what is that? The last day of 2020, Nio was in the 40s. It went all the way to 66 within 2 weeks because of Nio Day. Okay? Now look at where Nio is right now. Let me move all the way to where it is. We're at 40. We're very close to 40, okay? Nio is going to absolutely explode well above $50, guys. Well above that within the next month and a half, in my opinion, to 2 months, because Nio Day is not in January. It's going to be in December. It's going to be huge. It's 2 months away. It's going to be absolutely huge. But anyways, guys, remember what Goldman Sachs said. They basically upgraded their Nio price target. I did mention this in the past. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but Goldman Sachs says that Nio is going to go to $56 very soon. Very soon, and they think it's probably going to go to $56 by December. That's insane, and I do think that Nio has the potential to do that, but I think that's kind of a, how should I say, conservative price estimate. I see Nio going well above 56. I think it can break it if there's a big piece of news coming out. Because why would they move it? Okay, I don't know what all this is, but anyways, why on earth would Nio Day be moved to December? December 18th, guys. Mark your calendars, December 18th. But why? Why are they doing this? Why on earth would they not continue, Nio Day being in January? Why would they make it so early? It's because the event has promised there's going to be exciting news, huge news that's coming out. Something amazing is going to come out. They have a big announcement that they're going to make. And I personally don't know what exactly they're going to be announcing. It could be that they have an entirely new car coming out, a new brand, or it could be big news regarding their European expansion. I mean, I don't want to make any claims right now. Okay, I don't want to like hype you guys up for something that's not true. I'm not sure exactly what the huge announcement's going to be. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. That's why we just waited out, and there's going to be a lot of hype, guys. The media is going to go crazy. There are going to be a lot more YouTube videos coming out very soon, especially for the next 2 months, about Nio. Big things are going to happen. I brought up YouTube videos because that plays a big role in the overall price movement, because that hypes people up, that gets people excited and well informed. Even Yahoo News had this as one of their headlines. Nio Day 2021 will be held on December 18th. I mean, it's just going to be fantastic. Suzhou announced that it will be the host city by Nio. It's basically west of Shanghai, and it's going to be fantastic. They announced that they have their first sedan in the last Nio Day, so they could be announcing something really big. They could be talking about the ET7 deliveries. They could be talking about European expansion. I'm 100% sure that there's going to be some mention regarding European expansion, something about Norway, something about Germany, and if they show a plan, something big regarding Germany and Norway, it's going to cause the price of Nio, the stock price, to go up astronomically. I'm telling you guys, this thing has insane potential to make a big run. Another big thing is, I mean, there are going to be articles out there that are saying that Nio is lagging behind this and that. Sure, they could go ahead and say it, but at the end of the day, Nio has insane innovation. Their battery swap technology is incredible, and they are expanding. They are, in my eyes, the Tesla of China. So I went over the big pieces of news because I was very excited. I'm going to quickly just talk about some fundamentals. I'm going to talk about some technical analysis. That's the word that was out of my head. Wow. But because I was so excited, but I'm going to talk about technical analysis real quick before I end this video. And let's just look about what the MACD is showing. Okay. Guys, look at this right over here. The MACD was crossing the signal line right over here, and that showed a bullish cycle. Then what happened? What happened right here? They crossed again, which indicated a bearish cycle, and it continued on this bearish cycle for such a long period of time. But look what happened right over here, and just about a week ago, there's another cross, which means that Nio is most likely in a more bullish cycle, guys. Nio is going to start going up and up and up and up. We're entering that cycle. Now, I do want to note that there are abnormalities that could kind of change where Nio goes, such as the Evergrande situation, such as the sentiment of the stock market, such as the interest rates from the bond yields, and all that. Sure, I totally get that. But at the same time, it's important to note that MACD is indicating that Nio is in a bullish cycle. Let's look at some RSI. We can see that Nio has a lot of room to run, a lot of room, and it's getting ready for big moves coming out very soon. And that's the reason why I do think Nio could be back in the 50s in the next, I would say, month and a half or so. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that. Everything is aligning right now. And we could see a clear recovery chart right here. Nio was at 55, and it's definitely going to come back, most likely leading up to, I think, the big Nio day coming up. I also think what I predict is going to happen once Nio gets to that level, $56 around there, depending on what the news is, that could cause Nio to go even higher, which is why my end of the year target for Nio is a lot higher than where it was before. Because typically when there are big pieces of news that come out, Nio might drop a little bit and then run right back up. But I think Nio could actually hit 60. I do think we could possibly hit 60 by the end of this year. That means I wouldn't be surprised if Nio went from where it is right now all the way up to 60. And I do think it's possible, but at the very least, it should break 56 quite easily. I do believe it's possible. Just give Nio time. The last thing I want to show you guys is a Fibonacci chart just to show you levels of support and resistance. If I try doing it like this, actually, I think this would be a lot better. If I show the previous level of support, and when you look at the previous level of support, Nio has actually gone past multiple levels of support, and now it's testing different levels of resistance. We're currently testing the 40, and I do think that in the near term future we can break it depending on the news, but it's definitely possible. But if anything, I think Nio is going to stair step its way up and up and up and up, leading up to the earnings report. It might be back in the 50s by then, and depending on what the news says, it could bring it as high as the 60s, or it could stay in the 50s. And that's what I think is going to happen for the somewhat long-term future. That's just the next few months, and I'm very, very bullish. With that said and done, guys, thank you so much for listening. It's going to be huge. I do apologize if I stuttered a lot. I'm very excited right now. I'm actually shaking right now. I'm so excited, but you know, we'll just wait and see. And Nio has big news coming. So thank you and peace out.